without a key guy, of course. Ticanio not in this one. Lazio with some traveling support. Cesar and Barami out for the Romans due to injury. Lecce fans readying to see their side minus keeper Vincenzo Sicignano due to suspension. And his replacement, Francesco Benuzzi, called into action 14 minutes in. Fabio Liverani looking to sneak one inside the far post, but Benuzzi is there, and he knocks it out of play. Now, this is totally out of bounds. How about that? A portion of the audience showing there is still a lot of work to be done to clean this game up, and we'll probably hear more about that unfortunate scene. Meanwhile, Lecce threatening late in the opening period, and there's Angelo Peruzzi making the save, making sure this one stays scoreless. He'd have to leave later, though, due to an injury. Marco Balata coming on for Peruzzi 10 minutes after this move from the home side. Mirko Vucinic to Pele. He can't steer the bike into the preferred parking spot, and we still got zeros on the board. Yeah, got a hunch where this one's going? Well, maybe, but did you expect a red card? Vucinic picking up his second yellow of the contest for this. The tackle too much for the referee's tastes. And now the hosts are down to 10 men. Vucinic walking off. And he has to be concerned the sending off may do something lousy to his team. The point's very important to them right now. Lazio would create with the advantage, but not much. Liverani trying to finesse one here. Benuzzi with a nice save, keeping things tied. Liverani with a good idea. Benuzzi had to be at his best to get a touch to it. It could have been a game winner. Despite being a man down, Lecce almost finds a goal and time added on. Alfonso Camarani leans into this drive from distance, but he's unable to hit the mark. Lecce and Lazio settle for a 0-0 draw. It's a draw that leaves Lazio stalled on just one road win this season, and a single point brings them to 9 points from 27 up for grab on the travels thus far. Meanwhile, Lecce picks up their third tie in 8 home games, 2 wins, 3 losses, their other results on home turf. All 8 teams in the Italian top.
Trying to get the points. Overhead bicycle kick saved by Emilia. Right off the bat, AC Milan has some pressure here. That was actually taken by Galazza. And then Kaká working his magic through the midfield. Comes back to the Brazilian side volley, but right at Emilia. And as a prediction forecast, Emilia a key player already in this match. Kaká, beautiful little touch. Shevchenko behind the defense. Gilardino. Well, he's onside on this one. Learning the discipline of attacking play was some of the best. Watch him hesitate, stay onside, and spring just on the touch. And the Italian striker puts Milan up 1-0 in the 23rd minute of play for Gilardino, his 10th goal of the season. Masterful setup from Shevchenko. Seedorf. Sheva. Shevchenko. Cutting it back and just missing. See the balance there of Shevchenko. Kaká floating one out of the midfield. Poor clearance. Side volley. Seedorf hitting that one. Yes, not much to cheer about for Livorno fans so far. Free kick here. Back into the mix. Can he finish? Well, he does, but it's played away. I thought Dida was going to collect that and hold on to it, but he couldn't do it. Lucarelli looked like he got fouled on that play. More by the visitors. Kaká, lots of room. He used it. It's a bullet wide. Half time, 1-0 Milan. Second half of play, Donadoni very composed on the bench as he has been all season long for Livorno. They haven't been fancy, but they have the results to prove it. Shevchenko, look at the overlap. Seedorf! And then off the post once or twice or 3 times. Can you top that for would've, could've, should've? Look at the great run by Seedorf, and there's the header. It bounced not straight out, but back out at an angle. Livorno take advantage of their break. Shevchenko again, look at the room he has. Lays it up, Seedorf one time in front. Gilardino appeals for offside. No. It's a goal. Gilardino's second of the game. Was played there. Well, it's a good call. Good decision by the referee. Gilardino, his 11th of the season, 2-0 Milan. This looked too easy for the visitors. And then a blasting header. Shevchenko, Donadoni had to be irritated with his defense, or the lack of. Ancelotti, this is a big game for Milan on the road. Quality all the way around. Shevchenko's 9th goal of the campaign.
Liverpool return from the world.
Inter and Empoli. A bit of class warfare to say the least. Inter with all the stars and all the money. Empoli newly promoted. There's a rebound and chucked away by Adriano. In just the 3rd minute of play, Inter already capitalizing on a mistake. And they take a 1-0 lead for Adriano, his 10th goal in Calcio. And Gianluca Berti has to do better than that against the side, the likes of Inter Milan. Obafemi Martins just missing. Martins, Figo. Were it not for a matter of a few feet, it would have been 3-0 already for Inter Milan. Varone. Beautiful cross, the header. Adriano there. Looks like he got nailed on the head. And is he out? Well, he's certainly down. Look at this again. You see head-to-head contact. And the Brazilian striker taken off. Replaced by the gardener, Julio Cruz. Or here's a guy who can score too. Cruz. Just in the game, it always seems to happen. He's a great goal scorer. Comes in and all of a sudden he scored. There's a chance by Martins and an excellent save that time by Berti. Inter Milan was just all over Empoli in this match. Still in the first half of play. Martins, Cruz. There it is. Cruz scores his 6th of the season in limited action. What a fabulous strike that is. And it's 2-0 Inter Milan, second half. Nothing doing. Inter on the attack. Played into space from Martins. Fakes the pass. Did have a teammate open. Goal scorers tend to be greedy. Went off the post and right into the hand. So Cambiasso couldn't believe it didn't bounce right back to him. Full volley. Verdisa with the cross to Figo. Empoli get one back right there. Vanucci, 4th goal of the season, scores. Well, he's turning out to be a very good player. Just knocks it in. It will be 2-1 Inter Milan in the second half. Well, there's not much that Julio Cesar could do about that one. Good dummy run. Look at the far side. Figo's wide open. You can't leave him open. Figo buries it. 66th minute, his 2nd goal of the season. 3-1 Inter. Martins really looking sharp in this game. To Cruz, back to Martins. Martins hammers it. Obafemi Martins, the combination play with Cruz, and then he hits a laser. 85th minute, his 5th of the season. Ella Alpi we go, over 25,000 spectators on hand for this one. Juventus nearly flawless in the season. hosting Siena, and news that there will be a stadium reconstruction that will be more fan-friendly, at least in the planning stages. And there is Ibrahimovic forward. And Trezeguet just misses there. What a combination, Ibrahimovic, Trezeguet. This one, though, scored by Fabio Cannavaro. Yes, it was off the corner. Excellent header. Look at Cannavaro. Move forward. Make contact. 1-0 Juve. Siena in the yellow. And of course, Del Piero. Would he get to play in this game and go for the record? Ibrahimovic. Forward. Ibrahimovic. Between the spaces, got the shot up, but the save that time by Moranti. Capello looking on. Free kick for the visitors. Dangerous ball. Albiati. Albiati again. This time smacking it out of play. Dos Santos, the referee. Second half. Not cleared. Siena with a chance, got the turn away. The defending there is what makes things so difficult. The recovery of the defenders. That's a giveaway. Cameronesi over the top. Oh, that's Trezeguet. Look at how easily he plays the ball. It's too easy, isn't it? How can it be so easy? But it is. Trezeguet just so cool on this play. A little nod, a little touch over the top. That's all it takes. Now just trailing Luca Toni by a goal in the scoring race.
Graham Pohl, the referee for this one.